Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Please welcome our players.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. And that pass just didn't quite work.
You'd be disappointed with that.
Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Spread it left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Good running, strong and purposeful.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's destined for the flank.
That's going in strongly.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a throw. That has ended up in no man's land. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Quality ball. Canedo. Now this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
The United Arab Emirates have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Cleared away. And he cuts out the supply. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space. And that needs to start happening.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shoots! And no mistake! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Knocks it into space. Oh no, this does not look good.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's looking wide. Hunt. And the shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Ah, I've been there myself.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carry...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Plays it across. And he's there to clear it. Looking to play him in. Not a hint of offside. Guerrero! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Peru! And Peru take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Shifted upfield. Peru leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. And he whips it in. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, he's been caught napping. What a throw in. Tapia. Tries to pass it through. Well, that has not gone well. Flores. Guerrero. Oh, that's superb. Gets a good foot in there. Tapia is the guilty party there. Oh, nicely intercepted. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Polo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Takes on his marker. Tapia looking to add to his goal. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Peru coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Peru can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Peru do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
It's a goal kick. Still just a single goal between the sides. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Big chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Lapatula. Now this could be a chance. Oh, right place, right time. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Tapia picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
He leaps for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eduardo Vargas is offering a wry smile there.
Vargas. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Stevan Jovetic. I think he could be the key in this game. Leading the front line is not really suited to him, but the freedom to play from a slightly deeper position or from out wide can bring out the best in him.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He shifted it to the flank. Vidal. And this is Vargas. So we're still where we started right now. Knocks it out wide. And it's Vidal. Oh, that's a key interception. Jovetic. And he's managed to get free. Now that looks a decent ball. It is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Vargas. Vidal. Could be danger here. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Aquí están los jugadores. Cambio en Chile. Número 25. Entrará al campo.
We're on the move again.
Número 10.
Chile have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chile come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, that's delightful. And it's Vidal. And this is Alexis Sanchez. It's Alexis Sanchez! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Spread it left. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Can they get him away? And this is Alexis Sanchez. He is just caressing the ball. Hoisted in. That has been knocked away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vidal. Oh, that's neat. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chile still have the cards to affect this game. Alexis Sanchez! And that's in! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Chile have penetrated for the first time.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Sanchez.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Strong running down that left flank. That was nowhere near his best. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Alexis Sanchez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack, and players willing to track back.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Goes for goal! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
And that has been slung wide. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great chance! Goal! Israel! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Israel make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Well, that pass isn't the best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So what can they make of this? Now he's got space here, and the shot's on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Timor-Leste are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Timor-Leste truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Space for him to turn and look. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Solomon.
2 added minutes.
And that's a good ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good running with the ball. Now this could be a chance.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Header comes in! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Timor-Leste are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise. Timor-Leste currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Timor-Leste.
Can he finish? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Cleared away. Israel are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through, looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Timor-Leste still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And they can counter here. "60 minutes played. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Timor-Leste really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Solomon. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. 75 minutes played. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through.
Timor-Leste really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
They want to be quick to recover this.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Substitutions
That has been knocked clear. There will be a throw-in. Timor-Leste have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Solomon.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Some good work on the right flank here. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a frustration, Peter. Even after the goal, no real...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beggar.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're ready now for the anthems. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So it's down to business here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nice touch. Pings in across. A header! And it's come back out to him. Tries to get it clear.
Ireland definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Lod. And it's Camera. It's a sharp pass. Ferguson. Cullen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lod. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, that looks a decent ball. So it is still 0-0. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Brady, looking for the run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Finland really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Cullen. Now it's Pojan-Palo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he was quick to react. This might spell danger. Great chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Doherty. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Ireland clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lod. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Camera. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's got away from it. Cullen. And he's been shifted off it.
There they go, hunting again.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Brady, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he's intervened well there.
Ireland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's picked his way through. Brady.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Substitution for Ireland. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 15. Number 3. Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 17. Number 25. Substitution in progress.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
In a blue hat,
No winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution for Ireland. Number 11, Brady. Number 8, number 6. Coming on the field, number 7.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 18. Substitutions taking place.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's off and running. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Knocks it into space. Now it's crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's been caught napping. In once more. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's hoisted clear. He's having a hit! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
And smartly reclaimed. And there's green grass ahead of him. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? The hostilities have already resumed. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Roman Eremenko. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's good play. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
Well, Peter, I think you can only be amazed with the level of endeavour and industry shown by everyone here. OK, two sides ultimately cancelled each other out, but I think everyone has put in a hell of a shift here.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Ireland are looking to him to tie things up. And he's hit the frame of the goal!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This to put them 2 up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Big character, big moment, big save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Of course, 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! Ireland fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
It's a tough one to take, Peter. The players will be feeling like the better side lost, and to some extent that's true. I don't think they did an awful lot wrong, and that's probably what the boss is saying to them right now.
We would like to inform you that CCTV
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're ready now for the anthems. So we're up and running.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He'll try from distance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Played in. Kyoto. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good foray he's making. And they can counter here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He is through here. Lofted in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Kyoto. They get a throw in. He's on it, takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, nice touch. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Vietnam really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. The second half is up and running.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
This looks promising. And the shot! Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. That's a little off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that could set him on his way. And here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical.
Header comes in! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good progress on the left. Looking for the run. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. Elects to cross. Now this could... Great chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Can he spark a counter here?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
All local major stations.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 10.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come.
14. Coming on the field.
Nice. Ended up in no man's land.
Number 11. Number 12. Number 25.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way. He's having a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have movement on both benches.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Vietnam
Coming on
have
the field
taken the lead.
Number 7. Substitution.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Aims beyond the defence. Takes aim and crosses. Defending of the desperate variety.
Time.
And it is half-time in extra time.
Just a quick announcement.
So the breakthrough has come. Will it prove enough to get over the line? 15 minutes still remain. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And it's been shipped out wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's taking no chances there. Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's worked it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they reach?
And that's that. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. The end of the game. reflections?
Well, I think it's safe to say that results like this will come as a huge confidence boost, Peter, and you can never have too many of those. It's smiles all round. You can see what it means to them.
And that's where we have to... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Et voici maintenant la composition de
It is
l'équipe.
our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So off we go then. Lukau. Pickle.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's found a way through. Pickle. Elia. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's shapes to shoot! And he's done it! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Driving on and making good progress.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper gets his hands on it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Foot in. Democratic Republic of Congo, very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's played it in low. They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Ball's gone out of play. Pickle. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, nice touch. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbemba does really well to win the ball there. Tapsoba spots it and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Takes a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Democratic Republic of Congo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbuku. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. There's the shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
He is just caressing the ball. Chance! Oh, good finish. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Changement. Le numéro 19. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9.
And it's made its way to him. Democratic Republic of Congo still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And the keeper takes decisive action. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through. He's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement. Le numéro 11. Kakuta.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
À leur place, le numéro 25. Le numéro 10.
Democratic
Attention,
Republic of
changement.
Congo have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bushiri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Essende. Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top.
Additionnel, 5
Well,
minutes.
that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Changement. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 24.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Le numéro 2. Le numéro 4.
It's a good foot in there.
Le numéro 26. Changement.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Masuaku. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pickle being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
That's a decent clearance. Ouattara. So what can they make of this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He is through here! And it is half-time in extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he's found a way past. Threads one in. Oh, it's come loose. Goes down, but nothing given. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't...
And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Democratic Republic of Congo now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And time is up. Democratic Republic of Congo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Essende picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what-might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.